see two tables which really complement each other. It means those tables that you are going to see clearly show that the purpose of Jews of Israel is to show to the world, to be really better to say, as the prophet Isaiah said, this is the expression there, Or Lagoim. This was the verse said in Isaiah, I made you, or I appointed you to be light to the nations. And interesting that you have here which kind of light. So it is known that the real meaning of letter skip in Hebrew is dilug. You can see dilug, the dalad of dilug is the dalad of the ephod. It fits very much with the idea which we brought many times that the ephod and the letter skips are going together. Because the ephod, this was part of the garment of the high priest. There was letters there, or the letters of the tribes. And when the high priest had problems, asked questions, and the letter was shining. Yeah, so it's exactly the same like the letter skip. Yeah, the look. So amazingly, there's the letters, the look, had to do with the ephod. So you can see the word, the look. So let us go more a little bit into this. And then you will see here the date when really letter C was known to the world. It was right in the center of A 5000, Tafshin Lamed Vav, 5736, which is 1976. It was a time when Professor Rips and Doron Bissing heard about it and started making the research and, advertising this to scientific science, it was known in the magazine. And then more and more up to today, lots of new interesting YouTubes and tables all over, television showed it. And Professor Rips brought very interesting new discoveries, after he passed away, but one can see it in different places. When I mentioned really, when you put the word Professor Rips Bible code, Torah code, then you see a lot of his very interesting things. So, you have here again, all Lagoim, light to the nations. Then, how, and who bring it to the sons of Israel, the Israel, right? And then, as we said, you have the skipper, the log, the log. In fact, it's written really bedilug. Interesting, I had really bedilug because then it makes it even more significant. Actually, the light of the nation is by skipping. The Dalet is from Ifod, because Ifod does the same idea with letters. Now, definitely, when we speak about letter skip in the Torah, so here is the word Torah. Now, what is interesting in this table is, it means, as I said, as you saw up till now, that ephod and this are connected, but what is very interesting is the location. Always the most important part in Bible tables is the location. So here the Torah tells us about Bezalel, we know the story very famous, who was this one who really built. This one really was a main constructor, if you say, builder of the tent of meeting, of the Oil Moed, of the Mishkan. Mishkan. How did it? So it's written here, God says, I fill the Bezalel with spirit of wisdom, this is the word, this is the Chokhmah, understanding and knowledge. This is the most important, Chabad, yeah? So, what was it? Which kind of wisdom he got? So the Talmud said, very famous, that the wisdom was in you how to combine, perimeter, he knew exactly how to join letters together, how to do it, and this was the basis of the construction, building of the Mishkan, really combination of letter, permutation, yeah. So amazing that exactly when we speak about the light to the nation, which is really Bible code, Torah code, so it's amazing to see that the wisdom of the Bible code is really letters, combinations of letters. And with this really, Bezalel built the temple, the Mishkan, after the Mishkan, the temple, but the Mishkan, the Tenth of Testimony in the desert. So clearly showing you that light to the nations is by the codes, the Torah codes, because one should know that one could say also that this is the most important principle in Kabbalah, the famous verse of Isaiah, when God says, I created this world, yeah, לכבודו בראתי וסרתי ורפאתי. So when God speaks about the creation of the world, he said, I built it for my honor, created it for promoting it, and from it, and also did it, acted, basically. It means the idea is that there are four words: the word of emanation, of creation, of formation, and action. Yeah, this is basically one of the most important principles in Kabbalah, right? So what is the honor? So amazing table, another one which I found, which clearly shows is that honor is again in the same idea like you see here, in showing the great wisdom of the letter skip. So let us see the other table, which I showed it not long ago, but it's worthwhile seeing it again. So this is a table, very interesting one. Once in the Torah, you have the sentence, the honor of Torah, Kvod Torah, all appears in one book, by the way, Genesis. Then you have the honor of the Torah, once in the Torah, and you have minimal in the Torah in black, Akodim, the codes. So the codes, honor of the Torah, best meeting. For both of the minimal, and this is the only place they come together. The Kodim, the codes, you can see in black, Kodim, the codes, and honor of the Torah, yeah, the honor of the Torah. And then comes here unbelievable thing, twice, sons of Jesse, which also show that the purpose of the course is to prepare us for Messiah, yeah, to strengthen our faith in the Torah, in the honor of the Torah. Then we have here again the date like we saw before, the time that Professor Rips and also don't listen and heard about the Bible code from Rabbi Yaniv, and then the whole research started. So very, very interesting, very, very interesting table, which fits with what we saw before.